Hey guys, Higgy Pop here at the Hawk's Nest. Thanks for joining. You know what? There's the bell. I want to show this to Easy Comic Reader. This is a bell, Easy. You see this? I got this. Oh yeah, antique. Like you said, we collect old things, and it's got to be cheap. Cheap. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, guys. Thanks so much for joining me, man. Woo! Man, I'm pressed for time. I'm pressed. And yeah, I've been working hard, man. I'm working harder than an ugly stripper. I'm just working hard. I got a little time. Hawkwoman just left. She said she got see a friend for dinner. She says, "Hey, I'll be right back." She's like, how long can we talk?" I was like, "I've seen you talk to a fence post. I've seen you talk someone into a coma. You could talk a long time." But anyways, we'll bang out a video. We got a lot of cool books to see. We're going to talk about B-listers, C-listers, no-listers. I like the no-listers. I like the very obscure characters. You know, man, rooting for the underdog down here in the Hawk's Nest. But, yeah, I've been watching my mom, Mama Higgs, and it's crazy. She's keeping me on my toes like Danny DeVito at an ATM machine. So I've been doing overnights over there, right? And it's crazy. Because she has a new game she likes to play. It's called, Let's Pretend the House is on Fire in the middle of the night. I'm sitting there sleeping on the couch, and all of a sudden she's like, I hear every door in the house slamming, every knife drawer. I'm like, "Ma, what are you doing? There's a fire." I was like, all of a sudden, I'm like on Chicago PD. I'm like, the house isn't on fire. It happened 3 times in one night. I was like, go back to bed. Whoa. And then all of a sudden, because I sleep on the couch just in case, an emergency happens. You wake up in the middle of the night to her touching my face. She's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm your son." She's like, ah. Anyways, all is well. Mom's great. I do not complain about my Mama Higgs. I love her. Let me just show you. I was going through some things. This is stuff I found last week. I'm putting away. This is I showed you this. This is the Ghost Rider. Right? He's the Ghost Rider. Oh, yeah. With the Knight Rider. There's Ghost Rider with his flaming head. That's, you remember when Michael Jackson did an impersonation of the Ghost Rider? Yeah. He was making a Pepsi commercial or something, and then he lit his head on fire. I mean, anything for a laugh, Michael Jackson. I'm telling you. Woo! Love Michael. He's like, ow! And I got an upgrade. This is something from last week. I'm just showing you real quick. This is an upgrade. This is my old copy. Tales of Suspense, issue number 90. All right, it's in a condition of whoa minus, but this is a beautiful, pristine issue number 90. Look at the red skull. That's what Michael Jackson's head looked like when they stomped him out. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, my mom's old. You know how it is. She's when old people get crazy bruises. There was like a bruise from her pinky up to her eyebrow, every color of the rainbow. I was like, "Mom, what happened? Did you get hit by a cement truck?" She goes, "No, you remember it was windy last week? Yeah, there was a gust of wind, and I just bruised." I was like, whoa. And so upgrade, I love it. That's a Guillotine cover. And what else do I got here? I got this last week, and I made a mistake. Because I already have this. This is Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 206. Feral Lad, Invisible Kid, but you're both dead. How can you save me? How? But it's in way better shape than the one I had. And my favorite Legionnaire is the Karate Kid. The Karate Kid has so many black belts, he could kick you in the back of the face. The back of the face. Oh, yeah. And, but it's a nice copy. I'll take it. I'll take it all day, baby. And what else do we have, Chian? I think that's it. When I was at my mom's, I've been doing a lot of drawing for Pizza Rat. But I already went through my drawing pad, so now I'm on separate pieces of copying paper. I drew this handsome lad. He's like, hey, how are you? That's me walking in the second alarm. Hey, guys, hi. Nice cod piece he's wearing. Anyways, I drew this guy for no reason. And obviously, yes, with no shirt, Brian. Yes, that's right. Said I draw people with no shirts on all the time. All right, so what? I'm almost normal. And, oh, this is Captain America with the Red Skull. Red Skull looming in the background. All right. Okay. And I did not finish drawing this. This is Conan with his shirt off. Crumb. Yeah. So, that's it, man. I've been busy with work and watching my mom because the Colorado kid, he's gone for a bit, so we're a little short-handed. But my mom, I'll do anything, whatever it takes for Mama Higgs. My mom. Oh, Hawkman, how you doing, buddy? I didn't see you back there. Look, it looked like I had wings. Oh! But my mom is the real angel. I'm telling you, she does anything for anyone. Back in the day, you remember when I told you how I was battling with that family around the corner when I was a kid? They used to beat me up, the Razzios. And I hated them. And my mom knew they picked on me, but they're poorer than we were, right? So every Saturday for catechism, my mom would go pick them up with me in the car and take them to catechism. And pick them up and take them to church every Sunday. I was like, Mom, why do you do that? They bother me all the time. They're like, doesn't matter. We have to do nice things for people. Meanwhile, they're in the back seat, and they're like, when my mom's driving, not looking, they're always giving me the finger, like, and when they leave, they shut the door, like, bye, Mrs. Higgins. They're running out, and they're like, oh, give me the finger. Oh, Jimmy, you're an idiot. I give them the finger because I'm like, give them the finger. I'm like, this is the number of seconds you have before I crush your face. But that's my mom. Always doing nice things for people. All right? Hawkman, what are you doing, pal? Dude! Now, speaking of B-listers, some people say you're a B-lister, but no bueno, man. You're in a comic now. You got to stay in the comics. Don't get killed off. Don't do anything stupid. And, start by taking this off. I mean, how are you going to stay around in the comics? I'll tell you, you can act like a man! I had to get Godfather on him. You can act like a man! Just hang back there and don't say nothing stupid. Anyways, guys. All right. So, listen to this. I went on Facebook Marketplace again, and those people that have the smelly house, yes. He had a bunch of Spider-Man comics, and I called him up. I said, hey, Frank. His name is Frank. I call him Skank because, I call him Stank because his house smells like poo-poo. I don't know how to describe the smell of his house. First of all, he had a lot of Spider-Mans, and I bought them all for $25. And this is one of them. This is X-Men and X-Force versus S.H.I.E.L.D. All right, this is issue number, I don't know. What is it? Issue number 55. All right, June of 96. All right, you got the 90s look there. Yeah, so Frank, I mean, their house smells, man. It makes my eyes water. I would say it smells like the Great Depression. Weird. And, yeah. It smells like if a fart farted. Anyways, I got this. All right. And I got Marvel's Tales featuring Spider-Man, obviously. Issue number 264. I think I already got this one. Brian Steelfreeze on the cover. It is a great cover. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So those guys are crazy in this house. I think they're two brothers. Frank, or Stank, and his brother. They're derelicts, man. I mean, I think they were a little on the drugs. I mean, this guy was higher than a giraffe's butt. I'm telling you, man. And, it's just, they were on more crack than the Liberty Bell. I mean, whoa. I'm just there for the comics, guys. And, so, there you go. The Parents of Peter Parker, this one's called. This is a reprint from Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 5. Boom! I'll take it. Thank you, Stank. And I got, these are all Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. I used to collect these as a young higgy. All right? Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 39. The Scourge of the Schizoid Man. The Schizoid Man. All right. Covers by Jerry Bingham. And the art inside is by John Romita Jr. And Jim Mooney on the inks. Scourge of the Schizoid Man. This came out in February of 80. Dude looks like a lady. Get down! Yes. And he has the powers of building and animating solid constructs with his mind. And Schizoid Man, a little crazy. He's a little crazy. All right. He has a serious mental illness as opposed to a carefree and happy-go-lucky mental illness. You know what I'm saying. Serious mental illness, yes. But Spider-Man takes care of it. This is the first appearance also of Schizoid Man. The first appearance, man. Spider-Man, Logan. What do you call a spider with 10 eyes? Spider-Man. All right. Okay, here we go. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 67. All Peter Parkers go to heaven. Look at that cover. Nice. This is June of 82. Covers by Ed Hannigan and Al Milgrom. I saw Dominator, my boy Dom, right? I saw him out in the world the other day. Yesterday I'm working, I'm driving the work truck, and all of a sudden I hear, hey! I was like, Dom! I just threw it on the air brake. We were running, causing traffic. I was like, dun, 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 dun. And we were hugging, and oh yeah. Dominator! It's good, it's fun to see comic book people out in the world. It is. Anyways, so, who's he fighting here? Oh, Boomerang! He's fighting Boomerang! Oh, yeah. Awesome. Boomerangs are frisbees for lonely kids. They are. They are, man. So, yeah, Frank and his brother, I call him Stinkerbell. I mean, whoa. Man, if they lived in Finland, their house would be called Helsinki. Whoa. It's brutal. I mean, I feel bad for the pets that have to live there. They're like, hey, guys, come on. Get your act together. Yeah. What kind of ant smells the best? A deodorant. Yes. If they filmed a show at Frank's house where I bought these comics, it'll be called Law and Odor. All right. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Is this the end of Cloak and Dagger, issue number 70? This was a fun series, man. Fun. September of 82. Ed Hannigan and Al Milgrom on the cover. The Great Cloak and Dagger Hunt. Bill Mantlo wrote it, and Ed Hannigan did the art. There's like kingpins in it. Silvermane. Yes. So these guys, man. This house needs a major cleaning. Why was the broom late? He overswept. You know who cleans the bottom of the ocean's floor? Mermaids. Yep. Let's see. What do you call an Italian window cleaner? Squeegee! Alright, this is the last issue I got from these guys. Issue 112. Hey, Squeegee, how you doing? I actually went there because of this book. I saw this on my Facebook Marketplace. I was like, I want it! And Kyle Baker on the cover. This is December of 85. Alright? It says, you'd better watch out. Oh, yeah. Look who's coming to town. You never make a sound. This one's titled, and it's the art inside is by Mark Beecham. Yep, the Santa Claus imposter. He's bad. You know he's a tough guy because he has a smoke in his mouth. Yeah, man. And then I got these Spider-Man 2099. He had. There's issue number 4. I have some of these already in the Hawk's Nest. All right, Peter David is the writer. And Rick Leonardi is on the cover. February of 93. I don't know too much about the 2099 Spider-Man. I never read it. Never read it, dude. Brah. And Spider-Man 2099, issue number 5. Pretty cool. Rick Leonardi does the art in the cover. Yes, indeed. Oh, so, last weekend it was Hawk Baby's birthday. Yeah, I gotta show you a picture of Hawk Baby. Oh, it was so good. She was fired up. She never really eats sugar, right? My daughter and the husband, they never fed the baby sugar, really, right? So the baby was eating a birthday cake. Holy mackerel! It was like she couldn't control herself. It was like she just seized up. She was going crazy. She started headbutting me. Then she started planking. She was like, ah! She was a riot, man. So here she is. Here she is eating the cake. There's Hawk Baby. Oh, yeah, look at her chowing down. Oh, she loves it. She loves it. Yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, not a lot of hair. I mean, yeah, right? But here's Hawkman and Hawk Baby. Oh, yeah. There's Pappy. You know what? She's left-handed, just like Pappy is. Oh, she's a southpaw. Oh, she's gonna be knocking kids out. There's a bunch of other babies that were there. She's rough with other kids. She goes right for the eyeballs, poking kids' eyes out. Kids couldn't hang with her, man. Tell it. All right. Spider-Man 2099, issue number 9. Yes. So then the guy is like, "Oh, man, it does smell in here. Maybe I should light a candle." I said, "That's useless. That's like having a screen door on a submarine there, Stank. Ain't gonna help. You might as well jack up the doorknob and slide a new house under it because, whoa." Or you can start by finding the dead body behind the couch and get rid of it. Try that. But thank you for the comics. Yes. So, Hawk Baby's party was fun. And I met some new people. Hey, you know. I was mingling. So, I go in the second alarm. They're like, it's like, guys. So I got my weekly poll, baby. Check it out. Justice League Unlimited, issue number 3. Woo! Yeah. You know, 1 year old for Hawk Baby. You know? But you know, at one point in our lives, we all broke a world's record for being the youngest person on Earth. But then it only lasts a second. Did you know that? So I did not check this out yet, but we see. Look, we have Plastic Man. We got the Atoms down here, Ryan Choi, and you know, the Atom, and you know, looks like we got a little Swamp Thing, Superman, Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, baby. Yep. And so Hawk Baby's left-handed, man. That's like just like Rocky. And I got Superman all in, issue number 22, Planet Doomsday. Boom. Yes. There was a set of twins there. And these people, I mean, they were like, you know, I think they're from West Virginia, you know. And she goes, it was a boy and a girl twins. She goes, "This is Denise and this is the nephew." I was like, whoa. All right, so now check this out. Captain America, proud to be an American. Captain America and the Falcon. Issue number 135. I'm staying alive. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, isn't that great? John Romita, you like Romita coladas and getting caught in the rain. And, so, you know, people, some people say, Higgs, don't sing, you know. Don't quit your day job. All right, don't quit what if I work nights? Then, can I quit my day job? So this is great. John Romita on the cover. March of 71. Awesome. Check it out. And Stan Lee and Gene Colan does the art inside. Gene Colan. You know, I'm not going to say the same old joke about Gene Colan. All right? But did you know he has another brother? All right? Gene Colan has another brother. And his name is an old Yiddish name. It's Semicolon? Yeah. And it's not Bigfoot. I don't know. It's a gorilla. But I love just like the crazy Hungarian. I love Bigfoot too, Joe. I like Bigfoot, and I cannot lie. Those other brothers can't deny. You put a big foot in my face, and I go. Calm down, Higgy. I'm a little tired. All right. And a little Sir Mix-a-Lot, you know. And Captain America, man, I needed it. What do you call the Hulk if he dressed up like Captain America? The Star-Spangled Banner. Hulk no likes banner. Right. And Daredevil! Boom! Look at the Beetle. I love the Beetle. The old school Beetle with the little suction cups. He's like, look at him. He says, "Look, Daredevil's helpless. The Beetle is about to unmask him to squash a beetle." Yes. Gene Colan on the cover. Yes. And Stan Lee and Gene Colan. Yep. You know, I was reading the letter page. Someone wrote a letter in from Malaysia, for crying out loud. For crying out loud, Malaysia! And What do you call a Mexican beetle? Gringo Star. The Beatles. Gringo Star. I think I have a picture of Gringo Star. Where's Gringo Star? Gringo! I'm Gringo Star from the Beatles. It's not here. I can't find it. Gringo Star. No. Anyways, so you know what lives off of dead Beatles? Yoko Ono. And anyways, Daredevil's awesome. Andy's blind. You know what I'm saying? You ever notice, why would they have Braille at a drive-through ATM? Oh, and this is the creme de la creme. Check this out. This was a cheap price. Second alarm, baby. Second alarm charm. Journey into Mystery with the Mighty Thor. Issue number 115. I will rip out your spleen. I always love this, man. I love it. Look at Loki. This is just Jack Kirby awesomeness. The Vengeance of the Thunder God. A new experience in greatness. I believe it. It says MMS. That stands for Mary Marvel Marching. What's it called? Society. Mary Marvel Marching Society. Where is it? Right there. Right there. The art in here is just classic, man. Vengeance of the Thunder God. This came out in April 65. It's Thor is on Earth fighting Absorbing Man, right? And but Jane Foster is held captive by Loki. So Thor leaves Absorbing Man. He's awesome, Absorbing Man, and he goes to find Loki, right? And yes, you know who Thor's favorite rapper is? MC Hammer. Yeah. You know what Thor's favorite cereal is? Loki Charms. This is just awesome. Yes. This is the first appearance of Gone! Gone! Ghan. Gone! Hey, where is that guy? He's gone! And, yeah, so, there's a second story. It's, what's it called? Tales of Asgard. A Viper in Our Midst. Yes. And, so, Thor, he had to win because he's a Thor loser. He won. And, it was good. And, you know how Thor counts? He uses a calculator. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, if Thor wasn't the god of thunder, he'd probably be a janitor. Clean up aisle 9. But you got to check out this art, man. Awesome. Awesome. Just classic Marvel awesomeness. Fuck, man, how you doing, man? I didn't mean to yell at you earlier, but, dude, get it together, bro. Check it out. Check it out, bro. There he is. Who's this? This is Albert. Albert. I don't know who he is, but he got big, thick eyebrows. Looks like caterpillars. Check it out, man. Check it out. Isn't it great? Vengeance of the Thunder God. Look at this stuff. Action-packed. There he is, Crusher Creel. Right? He walks into this house, and the lady's sitting there cooking. He's like, put another plate on for me. She's like, oh my God! Look at him. Look at him. Isn't he great? So anyways, Thor is fighting Loki, right? And then Odin shows up. Boing! And he sets everyone straight. He's like, you're punished. Go to your room. See how angry he is? He's like, oh boy, Odin's mad. So then Thor's like, he grabs Jane. He's like, I'm out. And they fly out there. And now he's going to go get Crusher Creel. And he finds him. And Crusher Creel's getting attacked by everyone. Cops and all this stuff. And then Thor, instead of just fighting him this time, they're battling. They're going crazy, right? But then Thor, he has flames shoot out of his hammer. All right, dude. Now Crusher Creel is a giant pile of flames. You know what's more dangerous than a Crusher Creel? A Crusher Creel on fire. Yes. Oh man, there was this crazy. I told you about this kid that works at the gas station. It's not Bobby. Bobby told me. He goes, "This kid Iggy, I may have to fire him. He's crazy." I said, "I told you he's crazy." The kid, it was in there today. He's touching everything, and I walk in there. He's got 2 tissues hanging out of his nose. I said, "Oh," I said, "What do you got? A bloody nose?" "No, I got a terrible flu." I said, "Then why are you here? If you get me sick and I get Mama Higgs sick, I'm gonna crush you, man." It's like, dude. He told me to get here as ASAP. I said, "What's that? As stupid as possible?" I said, "Go home, dude." Anyways, this is the second story, Tales of Asgard. Good stuff. Great book. I loved it. And the cover's by Jack Kirby, Chick Stone, and Artie Zemek. Classic Marvel dudes. So there you go, man. Awesome. Why do feet smell but noses run? That never made sense. And I got this. Now this one, all right. Adventure Comics, issue number 323. It's in a condition of whoa, right? I got this at Alternate Universe in New Haven, all right? I got this last week, all right? And I got to tell you, I knew it was in a bad condition. I only paid $3 for it, but I'm like, I love it. I love it, right? But I'm so disappointed, man, because it's missing a back cover. When I saw that, I was more disappointed than Haktua's father. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. And there's 2 stories. The second story is about crypto. Yeah. So anyways, John Forte does the art inside. And the cover's by Kurt Schwan, August of 1964. All right, you got a nice big old eyeball on there. Element Lad, don't let the cosmic eye destroy you. Use your power to change that deadly uranium into some harmless metal, or you'll die within minutes. Featuring the 8 impossible missions. So I was able to read it, but the thing's all trashed out. Anyways, but check this out. Lois Lane. We got some go-go checks for Rod. All right, this is issue number 74. Close the door. All right, Kurt Schaffenberger on the cover, May of 1967. All right, this is Superman Unbeatable Rival. Kurt Schaffenberger does the art inside. This is written by Leo Dorfman, but it's cool. Right off the get, they show Superman's hanging out with the JLA. Hawkman's there. I'll show you. And this guy's, he's putting the moves on Lois. This guy right here with the yellow leotard. Oh, yeah. Yep. But I paid $3 for that thing, and it still bothered me with the cover was off. But you know, people say, "Yeah, well, hey, Gypsy, you're gonna be cheap." You know, it goes without saying. It's another thing. If it goes without saying, then why are you saying it? Sorry, I'm tired. So, but check this out. So here we are, right off the hop. We're in action. All right. But check this out. Superman's unbeatable rival. He is chilling with the JLA. Look at them. They're all hanging out. There's Hawkman and Green Arrow, Green Lantern, the Flash. Flash. There's Batman. Yeah, man. Cool stuff. So, this was a fun read. Fun. And the second story is Lois Lane and Robin Hood. Yeah. It's a little time travel. So, good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Now, let me show you. Let me show you what I got. Woody Woodpecker. Little golden key. Those little scamps. So, I did not even open this yet. Walter Lantz, Woody Woodpecker. Let me put my specs on. Oh, yeah. And it was at the birthday party, there was this little kid, man. And he had flaming red hair. Woof. Woof-ah. Woof. I was like, now that's red hair. You know, I always thought gingivitis was being allergic to redheads, not gum disease. That's how stupid I am. I got my GED. So, you remember going to school, right? Elementary school, I'm thinking about writing a comic book, all right? So, you remember being in elementary school and they used to pull you out of class one at a time and you go into a little room and they put the headphones on your ear and they do these frequency sounds and they say, when you hear a frequency, raise your hand in the ear you hear it. Boop. I think they activated something in me that set off a superhero gene, and it turned me into Hawkman. Yeah. Let's write a comic book. So this is Woody Woodpecker, Gold Key, and let me see what we got here. This is, doesn't give me, number 105, May of 1969. Cool beans, as Rod would say. Hot Rod. Woody Woodpecker. Silent Sam. That's Silent Sam. That's the guy with the big mustache. Love it. Memories on the corner of my eye. And boom! Star Wars Treasury. Oh, yeah. Number two. Where is he? Where's Chewie? Ah, here he is. Ah, yeah. Always, everyone, if you have a comic room, you have to have a Chewbacca mask. Remember when Lando Calrissian they were escaping the Death Star, and they're like, we gotta go back for Luke. We gotta go back. He goes, we ain't going back there. No, we barely got out alive. And Chewie goes, and then he goes, all right. My fave. All right. Now, okay. Covers by Tony DiZuniga. Oh, yeah, baby. But all the art inside is by Howard Chaykin. Shaking it, boss. And this came out in 77. So this is number 2. I do not have number 1. But this is the only Star Wars treasury I have. And I take a lot of pride in it. Yes, I do. And the, I love it. And these are fun. You can't put a price on the amount of fun you can have with a treasury. Oh, look at the back cover. Oh, yeah. He's like, these are not the droids you're looking for. Oh, yeah, man. Pew, pew. Nice. Check out this, man. Right off the hop. Look at it. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Little C-3PO, little stormtrooper. Awesome. E. Yeah, so that kid at the gas station, he bothers me, man. And he's soft. He's always complaining about something. Kids aren't tough nowadays, these youngsters. He's about as soft as elevator music. I'm telling you. But here we go, baby. Not us old timers. We're as hard as Superman's kneecap. Boom. Very happy. Now, let me show you something special. Yes. Now, I am a B-lister kind of guy. B-lister heroes. And I got a couple back issues I want to show you. I think this is, back issue number 139. This features the Marvel B-listers. It says, not ready for primetime Marvel heroes. Not if you ask me, because I love every single one of them. I mean, look at this. First of all, you got Jack of Hearts. I did a whole video on Jack of Hearts. You got Union Jack. Oh my lord! From the Invaders run, that's one of my favorite runs from Marvel, and Union Jack was fantastic in it. And of course, we got all sorts of. Doc Samson is fantastic. The guy has green hair, right? And one of my favorites. I've said this many times before. Where is it? Paladin. For crying out loud. I love Paladin. And the Shroud? Are you kidding me? The Shroud is awesome. Thundra? Holy mackerel. I think, I'm not too keen on Marvel lore, but did Thundra date Crusher Creel? Is that true? Or did she have a thing with the thing? Nighthawk, that guy's fantastic. My lord. And Wundar's in here too. Wundar's great. Wundar is like fantastic. Steve Gerber created Wundar, and he's just like a Superman with a learning disorder. It's fantastic. And Stingray has the best costume in Marvel Comics. I gotta show you this stuff. This is great. This is a score. 7 years ago. I'm gonna bring back the score. Yeah. The score for all you youngsters is 20 years. I am 2.5 scores old. Next month, February 11th, is my birthday. I'm going to be 51. Holy mackerel! I'll be like Methuselah. Here I am. Here I go. Look, this will be me. 51 years old. I'll be like this. Hey! Yeah, score! But this is great. They go over every character. Right? They start with Nighthawk. All right? Boom. I mean, look at him. Nighthawk is one of my favorites, man. Of the Defenders. Fantastic. He's like a Batman that doesn't have a big enough bank account. And it's just great. There it is. All the Defenders covers. I love it, man. Not ready for prime time. Mike Keister. These guys are great. I love that cover. Oh. I went over to the whole volume 1 of the Defenders. Look at, there's Stingray. Boom. Isn't that great? Oh. It's great. Yeah, so I'm going to be hanging around with Mama Higgs all weekend. And, she's great. She's complete. It's wintertime. My hands get a little rough, It's like, and I touch her. She's like, oh, my God, your hands are so rough. I said, yeah, Ma, I've been touching hot mufflers all day. I was shadow boxing the pavement. Love you, Ma. Maybe you could keep me up all night with All right. So, Doc Samson. Oh, yeah. It's great. It's great. Thundra. Where's Thundra? I want to look up Thundra. Here she is. Thundra. Ah, yeah. What a dame. What a dame. John Buscema created Thundra, I believe. I believe I can fly. So this is a great back. There she is. Look at her. I had a girlfriend. My 5th girlfriend was called Thundra. Yeah. Tough chick. Very dominant. She was a ventriloquist because she kept on telling me to keep my mouth shut. Here's Star Fox even. Come on now. By Jim Starlin created him. Who else we got? Wondar. Here we go. Steve Gerber. I love that. I love that Man-Thing comic. Wondar. I told you this. Wondar gets shot in, just like Superman, right? His parents, the planet's supposed to explode. So the parents put him in a rocket, send him to Earth. And meanwhile, the planet doesn't blow up. They're like, whoops. What's for dinner, hon? So, anyways, so then he lands in a swamp, and then the Swamp Thing finds him. Now, we got the same thing, back issue. Issue number 154. Not ready for primetime, DC heroes. Boom! Yeah! Awesome. Right off the hop, we got Elongated Man. Metamorpho, the guy's fantastic. Metamorpho's got his own comic out now. Right? And we got it's just random characters, man. That's Vartox. Not Botox. Vartox. That's a Superman villain. I think he was in the the zone, right? They sent him to the whatever zone, and he was like I believe Vartox was one of the scientists that works with Superman's dad, and he went crazy, and he was gonna do something with nuclear weapons, so they had to send him to the Phantom Zone. Nubia, and Lilith. She's a Teen Titan. So in here is Black Canary. They have Odd Man, which is a Ditko character. He's not ready for primetime. I'll give him that. But they have Ultra. Remember Ultra from the Justice Society? And, Jimmy Olsen's in here. And Jason Quest. Jason Quest was in DC Showcase. I'll show you Jason Quest. Here we go. Yep. Ralph Dibny. elongated man. He's the poor man's Plastic Man. I love Ralph Dibny. He's a good detective. And classic Flash comic. And what else we got here? Carmine Infantino. And Brad Meltzer did Identity Crisis, which featured Elongated Man. Because Elongated Man's wife, Sue, everyone hates Identity Crisis. I thought it was great. And because of what happened to Sue Dibny. All right, I won't get into it. But anyways, Hawkman and Batman get into a fist fight because they erase Batman's memory. In your face, Batman! And so, good times. Okay, here's Jason Quest. He had 2 issues come out for Jason Quest in DC Showcase. And what it is he's like, they wanted to make like, remember the movie in the 80s, Easy Rider, when they're on their motorcycle? That's Jason Quest. But in this one, he's on his motorcycle, and he's looking for his sister that they got separated as kids. Whatever. Jason. It's not my favorite. My favorite is Johnny Double from DC Showcase. That's right. And I'm gonna tell you all about him. Black Canary. That's Green Arrow's main squeeze. And what else? Jimmy Olsen and Metamorpho. Alright. You know, Ramona Fradon. I mean, look at that sketch. Look at that. Isn't that great? Metamorpho has his own comic out now. So things change, man. Metamorpho joined the Outsiders, Batman's team. And then he joined the Justice League Europe. Alright. And here is Superman with Vartox. I got that comic. I got that! Yes. I met some kid at the birthday party. I don't know who he was related to, but he's like, yeah, I back in the 90s, I broke the world's record for breaking the most pumpkins with my head. I said, oh, did you make it into the Guinness Book of freaking idiots? You're proud of that? He broke, I forget how you said he broke like 30 pumpkins with his head. Congratulations. Lilith. All right. She's a Teen Titan in Volume 1 of the Teen Titans. And she came back. That's one of the covers of Teen Titans. Yeah, man. Nick Cardy created Lilith. Boom. Cool beans. That's it. Ultra. Remember Ultra? He had a little stint at Justice League of America. He had super strength and everything, just like Superman. Yep. Taking me back, man. Taking me back. Awesome. So, back issue. Not ready for primetime heroes. Not in my book, pal. These guys are great. So anyways, I read a great 4-issue miniseries in Vertigo Comics of Johnny Double. All right? And you're like, Higgs, who the hell's Johnny Double? He ain't ready for primetime, but he is down here in the Hawk's Nest. This is his appearance in DC Showcase, all right? And Johnny Double is just, a gritty detective, all right? And he knows how to take a beating. Oh, yeah, he's tough. He could take beating like no one's business. He's tougher than the bottom of Tarzan's feet. He was an ex-cop, all right? And now he's just a private eye, okay? So this is his appearance on, this is issue number 78, all right? Johnny Double. And he also appeared in Wonder Woman issue number 200, Wonder Woman issue number 202, which is one of my favorite Wonder Woman books, because we have Fafner and the Grey Mouser and Johnny Double and Catwoman all in the same comic. All right? So Wonder Woman this is when she's not Wonder Woman, she's depowered, and she's like hangs around with that kung fu guy, Lang Chi or something. And they go down into the medieval times, and they see Fafford and the Grey Mouser. Fafford is just a big big red-headed barbarian. I mean, he's so big he could play Jenga with the Stonehenge. I mean, he's a big dude. And the Gray Mouser's a thief. And so these guys are thieves and plunderers. You know, they run into Wonder Woman because of a little time travel. And there's Catwoman. All right, and it's I talk about. He's tough too. His head is harder than Superman's kneecap. I'm telling you. And Dick Giordano on the cover. Fangs of Fire. This is called. All right. October of '72. Dick Giordano did all the art in this. This is one of my faves, man. Awesome book. And if you want to get Sword and Sorcery by DC Comics, that features Fafford and the Gray Mouser. There's 7 issues. I did a video on it. One of my early videos. Early. And that's the Gray Mouser. All right. And it's cool, man. And what happens is Johnny Double's in this, and he gets captive. He gets taken prisoner. All right. He gets taken prisoner. I'll show you Johnny Double. That's Johnny Double, right there. All right. And now they're going back to their own time. They got to jump through the portal. You know how it is. Catwoman's there. And he's all tied up. He's like, get me out of here now. And Wonder Woman helps him escape. And there you go. So he teamed up with Wonder Woman a couple times, Johnny Double. And then he was in the Cobra run back in the day. Cobra! And this is issue number 7. That is Johnny Double right there. All right? Yes. Cobra. See, that's like a terrorist organization. It's not a snake. What kind of snake helps you see better when it's raining? A windshield viper. Yes. What do you call a snake that works for the government? A civil serpent. Oh my God. Yeah. So it's Cobra. Yo, brah. It's Cobra, brah. So Johnny Double's in this. All right. He plays a major role. He takes out Cobra. Boom. All right. Now, I just recently read this 4-issue mini. This is Johnny Double. All right. And this was great. And it is done by Brian Azzarello, wrote it, and it's written by Eduardo Rizzo. All right, he worked on 100 Bullets with Brian Azzarello, and he's from Argentina. And it's a little how can I say? It's not my favorite kind of art, but I got used to this kind of art by reading Starman. Yeah, and it's kind of like that. You know, it's like. It's kind of like dark and, you know, like this, right? You know, this is when that fad of like steampunk started coming around back in the day. And but I like it. It tells a good story. Steampunk. Hey, you know, I guess if you're going to eat punk, steaming it is probably the healthiest way to do it. This is called Two Finger Discount. Now, starts off. There's a murder. Someone murdered a homeless guy in the street, and all the cops are there, and Johnny Double's there. He's a private eye. He used to be on the police force back in the day. There you go. And he's not that a nice person. He does drugs. He drinks too much, and he always says, "Hey, you dig? You dig?" Right? That's what he says all the time. And he hangs out at the bar, the local bar, all the time. And there's one of his ex-cop friends, right? And what happens is now. He's hanging out. His landlord's always looking for him rent money. This is the bar he hangs out in, right? It's great. This is just a great story, right? And the landlord's always asking him for rent money and stuff. He's never has any money. He's bumming joints off the guy in the bar. And then now some rich guy pulls up to him and approaches him and says, "Hey, you're a private eye?" He goes, "Yeah, you know." He goes, "I'll pay you." He gives him all this money. He goes, "I just need you to keep an eye on my daughter. She left home a week ago." He's like, "Yeah, no problem." And this is the guy's daughter right here. And she hangs around with these gang of these kids, these punks, right? And they start walking. They walk into the bar, and Johnny's hanging out with them, and they think he's an old man, you know, this and that. And he's getting to know him, and they go back to the one of the punks' house apartment, and they're all hanging out, playing cards and stuff. And Johnny's telling stories, and he's like, they're like, you used to be an ex-cop. He goes, yeah. He goes, but I'm not anymore. I grew up in this city, you know. And it is a flashback when he's in that bar, and some crook, some mobster comes running into the bar, running from the cops. That's him right there with the big coiffed hair, and he's running from the cops. And the cops come in there and they start trashing the place. The cops are like, "Who's the guy that came running in here?" And no one would squeal. And then the cops grab Johnny Double and they slam him onto the pool table. And they start smashing his nose in with pool balls. But he didn't rat. And the mobster remembered him for doing that. All right. So then they're like, "Wow, that's a crazy story." Ba ba ba. And then they say like, "You want to come in on a scam with us?" He's like, "What's the scam?" They were messing around on the computer, and here's issue number 2. Right, they're messing around on their computer, and they found in one of the in a bank account in the big city bank, they found Al Capone under an alias name like John Brown or something had a bank account in there that hasn't been touched in like 40 years. And it has like $500,000 in it, and they say if you come in on this scam with us, and we could use you. So they send Johnny Double into the bank. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. But then they send the girl after him and the young girl that he's supposed to watch. They start doing smoochy. So now he's convinced he's going to do it. He likes the girl, and so they do it. They go into the bank. And the guys, so Johnny Double says, "Yeah, that's my bank account. I want to take it all out of there." And the guy's like, "Really? You want all of it?" And it turns out it's not like 500,000. It's 8 million. He's like, and Johnny Double's like, "It's what?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, so I'll take it." So he walks out, and they can't believe it. They let him walk out, and all the kids are like, "Whoa, we got 8 million." That means you're in trouble because the account is still active, you idiots. And now some mobsters are going to come looking for you. And mobsters, they start. People start dying one at a time, right? And the kids aren't listening. He's like, just lay low. One kid buys a Mercedes. He's like, and now they're pulling bodies out of the harbor, and all the bodies are missing hands. And this stuff, it's a mobster, a hitman that cuts off everyone's hand. So Johnny Double, he starts doing research, and now he's getting shot at by all sorts of people, and so he's trying to save the kids and save himself and save the girl. Ba ba ba. And see, there's hands and stuff. It's crazy. It's a great story. And here's issue number 3. And now he gets attacked in this, like, they're at some club, some rave party, and it's crazy, man. He gets beat up in the bathroom stall, and someone shoots someone. Ba ba ba. See, that's the club scene. Anyways, it turns out at the very end, there's a dead body in the bathroom stall. All right. It turns out in the end, the mobster that was killing everyone was the guy that Johnny didn't squeal on at the beginning of the story. He's the main mobster. And he's like, so as you see, let me show you a picture of what he looks like now. That's the mobster. He has no more, does he have a coiffed of hair. And there's Johnny Double. Johnny Double went and returned the money. He's like, I don't want these kids to get killed. And the guy's like, well, I can't let you leave here. You know, I have a reputation. So he goes, I'll let you leave here, right? I'll let you leave here and all that. But so this is the last page. Where is it? The last page. Johnny Double. He kept like 20 grand or something, and now he's at a bar out at a beach somewhere in Malibu, and the guy cut off 2 of his fingers, but he got to keep his hands. Johnny Double. Boom. All right. Boom. There you go, guys. Thanks for joining me, man. Yes, indeed. I will be busy for whatever. I don't know when I'm going to be able to hang out. Guys, I love you guys, man. Please comment. I love your comments. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right. So, we're going to take it out with a song. Hawkman. Yeah, dude. Oh. So, any of you guys get yanked out of class when you're a young kid, and they strapped headphones to your head and made pumped frequencies through your mind? Oh yeah, dude. I'm telling you. That's a government activation device. I'm telling you. Guys, thanks for joining me. You're the best. The best. We are in the Hawk's Nest, doing our thing, showing love to the second string. These heroes are on the B and C list. Some have powers or just use their fist. You may think Johnny Double is a crackpot, but I read his comics and it got real smart. Read your comics, they make it smart.